should've told you. I'll make it so easy for you. I'll make it so easy for you.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Aisha. So today I am going to be showing y'all how I got these super long, medium, knotless braids on myself. They came out super good. They're super lightweight, super easy to do. So if you want to see how I got these braids, go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and like this video. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into it. I started off on dry stretched hair, and then I just parted my hair into rows. Used gem to define my parts. And then I started getting like a headache while I was trying to part my head. So I did go ahead and ask my mom to finish parting it for me. She just parted my whole head into these rows and tied them off for me. So thanks, Mom. I then did bricklayer parting for each individual section. This is important if you want your braids to lay super flat. And then I just tied off each section with a rubber band. Okay, so now let's get into how I separated the extension hair. I used about 2 packs of this Bobbi Boss Just Glam hair. It does have 3 bundles in each pack. So I just take 1 bundle at a time, get a feel for it, and then split it right down the middle. So now I have 2 sides, and I'm just going to work with 1 side at a time. Okay, so I'm going to take my first side and split it directly in half. Then I'm just going to take each half and split it into halves so that I have 4 pieces from each side and 8 pieces all together. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how I feed in each piece. So I divide the piece into 3 smaller sections. The first piece a tad bit smaller than the other 2. Then I take my section, lightly finger detangle, and now I'm going to rub jam all over the base. So yeah, I just moved that in. And now I'm going to separate my hair into 3 pieces and start 1 notch of my braid. Then I grab my first feed-in piece, like so. And I am just going to add this piece under that top portion of hair and in between my index finger and my thumb. So now that I have the hair added, I just need to align this top piece of natural hair with the loose piece of extension hair that I'm not holding with my index and my thumb. So after I get the pieces aligned, I'm just going to braid down 1 notch, 2 notches to get my hands back in that starting position. And now I'm just going to add my second piece of hair, same way, and then just align that top piece of natural hair with the loose side of the extension, and then braid 2 notches so that you get back into your starting position. And then you can add your third and final piece. I will be showing y'all this 2 more times because I know this angle isn't the best. But yeah, after I get my third piece added, I just go ahead and braid all the way down. And then I do flip the braid. And then I just make sure that when I'm flipping my braid, to braid in the same direction that I was braiding in before I flipped the braid, just so that I don't have a bunch of twists and knots throughout my braid. So now I got that braided all the way down, and I can move on to the next one. So again, I just rub jam all over the base, and then I separate my hair into 3 pieces, and then braid 1 notch down, and then grab my first piece of extension hair and add it in between my thumb and my pointer finger. So now that I have the extension in between my thumb and pointer finger, I just need to align that top portion of my natural hair with the loose side of the extension hair. So the side that I'm not holding with my index and my thumb. So yeah, just go ahead and align those 2 pieces, and then braid down 1, 2 to get back into your starting position so that you can add your second piece of hair. And yeah, same way, slide it underneath that top portion of natural hair in between your index and your thumb, align it, and then braid it down to get back to your starting position so that you can add your third and final piece. Then after you add your third piece, you can go ahead and just braid down. I made sure to detangle as I went because this hair would get tangled if I didn't detangle as I went. Okay, so now I'm on my last braid, and I did do my top braids just a tad bit different. Instead of splitting my extension into 3 feeding pieces, I'm gonna split it into 4, just so that I'm feeding in smaller pieces at a time. Alright, so I just do the same process, smooth my jam onto my base, and then divide my hair into 3 pieces, and then braid 1 notch down. Grab my first piece of extension hair, slide it in between my thumb and my index finger, and then braid 1 notch, 2 notches to get back to my starting position. And then yeah, just go ahead and add all 4 pieces the exact same way. This is how I've been grabbing my extension hair. Just looping it around my index and my thumb, and then adding it to my hair. So once I got that 4th piece added, I can just go ahead and braid all the way down. So now I'm done with the braiding. So now I'm just gonna run my fingers through and check for any stray hairs. Now I'm just gonna add some mousse. And I'm just gonna squeeze this mousse all into my braids. Then I'm gonna add my scarf just to set everything in place. And now it's time to dip these ends. So I put my towel around my neck, and then I'm just gonna dip one side at a time. Try to dip it straight in and straight back out. So yeah, I just try to keep my braids straight as I'm dipping them. And then as I dry them, I pull them down straight as well, just so that I don't get any crinkles at the end of my braid. All right, and now I'm just cleaning them up. Now I am all done. These are the final results. It took me about 5 hours to finish. They came out super lightweight. They were super easy to do. And yeah, I was really feeling these braids, y'all. But yeah, that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching.